The best way to succeed as a beginner content creator is to pick a niche with characteristics that are conducive to success. Reason is because your niche is going to dictate everything around your brand, from the kind of audience you serve, the kind of products you can sell, the kind of services you can render, and much more. And by understanding the specific need of your niche, you can position yourself in the market in such a way that you can attract the right audience, you can attract the right clients, you can make more sales and much more. And that is why in this video today, I'm going to teach you how to pick a niche for yourself. Hello, you're welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is IJAPARI Gang, and on this channel, we talk about entrepreneurship, making money on the internet, and cryptocurrency. So how do you pick a niche for yourself? The first thing you need to do is to know your why. What is your motivation? I'm telling you this from experience. A lot of people we started together, they are no more in the content creation space. Reason is because most of them lack to understand what is their motivation. What is that thing that is motivating you to go into content creation? That's first. The second thing is you need to evaluate your passion. You need to take a pen and a paper or a notepad, whatever, to write so that you can choose a niche for yourself. So you need to evaluate your passion, your skills, your interests. What are your expertise? What are your experience? Do you have a specific experience that you have passed through that you can teach others? Like, the reason why I can boldly talk about content creation is because I've been on this space for a long time. My YouTube channel, as at when I'm creating this video, is almost 40,000 subscribers. So you need to check what experience have you gathered that you can use to teach others. You need to check the topic you are most likely going to excel at. What are your favorite topic? Get it out, list it out. It could be that singing, dancing, whatever it is that is coming to your head. Just get a pen and write them. The third thing is you need to find few different potential niches. So after you have listed those things, you need to check what are the potential niches, because it's one thing for you to be passionate about singing, is another thing for you to check if you can excel in that career. So all those things you have listed, your hobby, your experience, your expertise, your skill, check what are the potential niches in this topic. And while you are checking the potential niches in this topic, you need to check the demographic, which is their age, the gender, the income level of the kind of audience you want to attract, that you want to serve. Okay, then you also need to check the psychography, which is their values, their interests, their attitude. You need to psychologically prepare yourself, because at the end of the day, I have seen myself serving the different audience with the same products, and it's really important you know that. Like, I can sell the same product for a particular kind of audience way cheaper than the others, because while I am creating that product, I need to check the income level of this kind of audience that I want to serve, that I want to help. So it is important you know the demographic and the psychography. So the next thing is you need to see if there is a market for it. So you need to check, is there market currently for this topic that I want to go into? What is the market size? What is the growth rate? What are the interests? Are people interested in this topic? Very important. So because there are some people that they will start something and they give up because people are not interested in it. In this 2025, this is no time for trial and error. You don't need to do that anymore. Gone are those days. Like, almost everything you want to go into, there is someone somewhere out there that has started something about it. So you need to check. If they give up, if several people start and they give up, mostly it's because they are not that experienced in that, or maybe probably there is no market for it. So you need to check all that. So after you have checked to see if there is market for that niche, then you need to narrow down your niche. You need to brainstorm all the potential niches that you have considered and ask yourself some specific question like, do you have any personal or professional experience in this niche? Is this something you are really passionate about, even if you are not being paid for the next 1-2 years? Is this something you can still continue doing? Do you have any existing connection with this niche? It's very important. Is this niche too broad? And if yes, what are your uniqueness that you can add to it, to this niche? Can you realistically see yourself as someone that can be successful in this niche? So you need to consider all these questions. If you have asked all these questions and you have gotten yeses, it must not be all, but at least 3 or 4 out of this question. If you get a yes, then it's something you should consider. The 5th step is to validate your niche. Talk to potential audience, maybe your family, your friends, or even on Facebook. You can just ask question. Is it something they would want you to create? You can just ask randomly, ask TikTok, whoever. Just try and ask your potential audience. Join Facebook group. Just ask question. Are there people talking about this particular niche? It's important you ask. Are they looking for solution? What type of problem are they having? Are they looking for solutions? So those are the ways you can validate your niche. And here is a bonus tip. Tell your story. By telling your story, you could get the perfect niche for yourself. I want to share with you a little story. I went to visit or pay a condolence visit for a friend of mine that lost her baby. So while I was there, we started talking. And from there, I had to share my experience. At a point, everybody in that room kept quiet, kept listening. Some started even shedding tears, and some started asking question upon question upon question. One other person said, please, ma, do you have a book? You need to write a book. You need to share this story. Your experience is something remarkable that people should learn from it. Like, you need to see the question, like that condolence visit end up like as if it's a conference and something like that. So it's important that you can just sit back and tell your story. If you love writing, carry pen or paper, tell your story. Out of that your story, you could get a perfect niche for yourself. So if you are a beginner content creator, I've made this video explaining to you the steps that you can follow to get started as a beginner content creator. Which one of it is knowing your niche? So in subsequent video, I'm going to be creating some mistakes you should avoid, monetization, and much more. So I hope you like this video. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section so that I can make video explaining to you that particular question. Among all these things that I explained, is there anyone that you are finding it difficult? You can let me know in the comment section so that I can answer your question. Until I come your way again in my next video, do have a wonderful day. Bye.